spark that. Yeah, spark that. Yeah. Hey, look, okay. Holla at your boy if you need a little something. I be in the hood. I be in the hood. Holla at your boy if you need a little something. I be in the hood and my shit stay jumping. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy.
Big Faces Worldwide. What's going on, man? Appreciate everybody tuning in. We had some hell of a fights, man, this weekend, man. Shout out to Jamel and Jamal Charlo, man. I want to dive straight into it. And I'm going to start off by saying Sergey Derevyanchenko and Danny Jacobs. There were a lot of people who did not know who won that fight. There were a lot of people who thought Sergey Derevyanchenko beat Danny Jacobs. Derevyanchenko versus Triple G. Same thing. There were a lot of people who thought Derevyanchenko should have pulled off the win. Me being one of them. You know, I thought he beat Triple G, man. Thought he made Triple G look bad. He hurt Triple G multiple times to the body. It was just a spectacular performance by Derevyanchenko in that Triple G fight, and it's a shame that they robbed him. You know, it's a shame that they robbed him of that victory. Now, Triple G and Daniel Jacobs both gave Sergey hell of a fights. You know what I'm saying? Both, you know, was tick for tack. Jamal Charlo got a unanimous decision over Sergey Derevyanchenko. Jamal Charlo went in there, man, and bust Sergey Derevyanchenko's ass up. You understand? I mean, his face was looking like, you know, Rocky Dennis from Mass for all you old heads, man. You know what I'm saying? He was looking like Rocky Balboa even, man. But he's a tough son of a bitch, man. That boy, you know, he got a hard, ironclad chin because Maul was hitting him with a lot of hard shots, man. Like I said, both of his eyes were swollen, they were bleeding, and they were busted up, man. But you know, he kept on fighting till the end, you know. And some of those later rounds, you know, Sergey came on a little bit, man. I watched the same thing happen in the Danny Jacobs fight. You know, it seems like the longer the fight goes on, the more Derevyanchenko comes on. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he gets stronger as the fight goes on, but it wasn't enough, man. It wasn't enough, man. The young 30-year-old Jamal Charlo was able to pull out that tough win, man. People said that he ain't never fought nobody. He ain't never proved himself. You know, he gonna fail the test. Well, Jamal Charlo, man, he passed that test, in my opinion, with flying colors. And one thing I think Jamal Charlo needs to if I got to criticize anything about Maul's performance, you know, and it's hard to criticize because he gave a spectacular performance. But if I am to criticize anything about Maul's performance, is I believe in those later rounds he got a little tired. I believe if his conditioning was up to par, he would have been able to stop Sergey. Now, I don't know if that was due to Sergey in those body shots or if Maul just wasn't in he was in good shape. Don't get it twisted. He was in good shape, but I think had he been in A1 shape, superb shape, Jamel Charlo shape, I think he would have been able to stop Sergey Derevyanchenko. Because if you notice, man, it seemed like there were like 3 or 4 rounds right at the 10-15 second mark. Maul would hurt Derevyanchenko. He would hurt him, man, and Sergey would be saved by the bell. You know what I mean? And credit to him. You know, he was able to shake it off, you know, during that minute rest and able to come back out and fight. You know what I'm saying? But it was a really good fight, man. I think Jamal definitely proved to the doubters, to the haters, to those who were unsure about his skill set, unsure about where he should be ranked in the middleweight division, man. I think, you know, right now Jermall Charlo is that guy. You know, I think he's the guy to beat. You know what I mean? If I was him, I wouldn't call out Canelo. You know, I would not call out Canelo because eventually Canelo's gonna have to see him. You know, fans are gonna be calling for that fight. You know what I'm saying? Fans are gonna be calling for that fight. They may start calling for it right now. You know, I think Jermall, you know, by beating Derevyanchenko in a unanimous decision, show everybody that he belongs. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that you used to hear, Bernard Hopkins and Oscar De La Hoya, he doesn't deserve a Canelo fight. What has he done? You know what I'm saying? All that can go out the fucking window, man. Jermall Charlo did his thing. You know what I'm saying? And as for Jermell Charlo, that was a hell of a fight. That was a hell of a fight, man. I think it was very, very stupid of Jason Rosario, who, by the way, came to fight. He came to fight, but I think his game plan was stupid. He got too hyped and too concerned with, you know, the way he beat J-Rock. You don't fight Jermell Charlo like that, you know, who punches hard with both hands. J-Rock can't punch like Mel Charlo, you know. That was his big mistake, you know, trying to walk Jermell down. Now, it was effective in some spots of the fight. Could you see, you know, Mel start boxing on the back foot a lot, man. He was getting caught up against the ropes a lot, you know what I mean? But he got that power, you know, he got that power. And I knew eventually that, you know, Rosario would run into something with that style, just coming, you know, straight forward like the Terminator with a high guard, thinking you're going to walk Jermell Charlo down. You know what I'm saying? I think that was his big mistake. But I think that he was boxing good. You know, he wasn't showing Jermell no respect. I think Jermell definitely, without a doubt, felt Rosario's power, you know. But he did what a veteran does. He did what a championship fighter does, and that was to clinch. You know, I see him getting criticized. People are saying he was grabbing and holding. You know what I'm saying? That's what a championship fighter is supposed to do. That's another tool in the champion's toolbox, man. You know what I'm saying? To clinch when you need to clinch, to punch when you need to punch, to duck when you need to duck, to fight on the back foot when you need to fight on the back foot. I think Jermell Charlo, you know, in that fight, proved that he's the man to beat at 154. I've been thought he was the man to beat at 154, but he just solidified it with capturing all those titles and becoming the lineal champion at super welterweight, man. He did his thing, man. That body shot was brutal. You know, I never seen a fighter react like that off a body shot. You know what I'm saying? Looked like he was going into convulsions, like he had a seizure or something. I don't know what the hell Rosario was doing, man, but he got the wind knocked out of his ass. You know what I mean? And, you know, just a perfect place shot by Jermell Charlo at the perfect time. You know what I'm saying? Jab to the body, head, body, head, body, head, body. You know, and Rosario kept walking in with that high guard, leaving his body exposed, and Jermell Charlo took complete advantage of that, man. Jermell and Jermall Charlo made history Saturday night by not only headlining their first pay-per-view, but also as twins, but also as twins defending their championships as twins. You know what I'm saying? That's a record, man, and I don't think that's ever going to be broken. When are we ever going to get two champions, twin champions, to headline their own pay-per-view, man? You know, they got to be commended for that. They did the damn thing, man, and I'm proud of them young boys, man. You know, the sky's the limit from here, man. The sky's the limit from here, man. Derek James did a wonderful job with Jermell Charlo. Ronnie Shields, the veteran, did a wonderful job with Jermall Charlo. You know what I'm saying? Those guys did what they were supposed to do in dramatic fashion, man. And that's all I got, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. If you're on social media, check me out on Twitter and on Instagram at Big Faces Worldwide, all one word. You can check our entertainment page out on Instagram and Twitter. It's called Big Faces Worldwide Entertainment Group, man. We are currently filming a movie. It's based off a book called Little Duke Boy by Tennille Chaffin. It is over on Amazon. That's my partner. You can go cop the book first, so when the movie come out, man, you'll be a little familiar with what's going on, man. But the movie's coming early 2021, but the book you can go cop at Amazon right now, man. But that's all I got, man. I appreciate everybody tuning in. In the meantime and in between time, stay blessed.